For thousands of years, Native American tribes have passed down stories. These stories are not just tales. They are the lifeblood of the culture, a way to preserve history, traditions, and values. Around the campfire, elders share these stories with the younger generation, ensuring that the wisdom of the past continues to guide the future. These stories are like stars in the sky, guiding their people. Just as the stars have been used for navigation, these tales provide moral and spiritual direction. They illuminate the path of life, offering lessons on how to live in harmony with the world around us. They tell of creation, of heroes, and of the deep connection between humans and nature. These narratives often feature legendary figures who embody the virtues and strengths admired by the tribe. Through their adventures and trials, these heroes teach the importance of bravery, wisdom, and respect for all living things. Native American folklore is rich with meaning. Each story is a tapestry woven with symbols and metaphors that convey deeper truths. Ceremonies and rituals often accompany these stories, bringing them to life and reinforcing their significance in the community. It teaches respect for the earth and all living things. The stories emphasize the interconnectedness of all life and the responsibility humans have to protect and honor the natural world. This respect is evident in the sustainable practices and deep reverence for nature that are central to Native American life. These stories are not just for entertainment, they are educational tools, imparting essential knowledge and values. In a community gathering, storytelling sessions become a shared experience, strengthening bonds and fostering a sense of unity and identity. They are powerful tools for understanding the world. Through these stories, listeners gain insights into the mysteries of life, the forces of nature, and the spiritual realm. Elders and shamans often interpret these tales, offering guidance and wisdom to those seeking answers. Each tribe has its own unique stories. These stories reflect the specific experiences, environments, and histories of the tribe. They celebrate the diversity and richness of Native American cultures, each with its own distinct voice and perspective. But some stories are shared by many tribes. These shared stories often highlight common values and beliefs, fostering a sense of solidarity and mutual respect among different tribes. They serve as a bridge, connecting various communities through shared heritage. These stories often have different versions. Variations in the tales reflect the unique interpretations and adaptations by different tribes. This diversity in storytelling enriches the cultural tapestry, offering multiple perspectives on the same themes and lessons. But they all carry important messages about life, values, and beliefs. Whether it's a story about creation, a heroic journey, or a moral lesson, each tale is imbued with wisdom that transcends time and place. These messages continue to resonate, offering guidance and inspiration. The legend of the White Buffalo Woman is one such story. This powerful tale speaks of hope, renewal, and the sacred bond between humans and the buffalo. It is a story that has been told and retold, each time reaffirming the values and beliefs that are central to Native American life. This legend, like many others, serves as a reminder of the profound connections that exist between all living beings and the importance of maintaining harmony with the natural world. The Lakota people tell of a time long ago. The people were suffering. They were hungry and losing hope. Then a mysterious figure appeared. A beautiful woman dressed in white came to them. She carried a sacred bundle. This bundle held a pipe. The pipe was a symbol of peace and connection to the Great Spirit. The woman, known as the White Buffalo Calf Woman, taught the Lakota people how to pray. She showed them how to live in harmony with nature. She gave them the gift of the sacred pipe ceremony. This ceremony would connect them to the divine and to one another. The story of the White Buffalo Woman is one that has been whispered through the ages, carried on the winds of time and memory. The exact origins of the White Buffalo Woman legend are lost in time. It is a tale that predates written history, a narrative woven into the very fabric of the Great Plains. Like many indigenous stories, it was passed down orally. Elders would gather the young around the fire, their voices rising and falling with the crackle of the flames, painting vivid pictures with their words. This means it was shared through storytelling, not written down. Each retelling would add a new layer, a new detail, ensuring the legend lived on through generations. The story likely originated on the Great Plains. This vast expanse of land with its rolling hills and endless skies was home to the tribes who revered the buffalo. This is where the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota people lived. These tribes, known collectively as the Sioux, held the buffalo in the highest regard. The buffalo were central to their way of life. They provided food, clothing, and shelter, and were deeply intertwined with the spiritual beliefs of the people. The legend likely emerged from the deep respect these tribes had for the buffalo. It is said that the white buffalo woman brought sacred teachings and rituals to the people, guiding them in their ways of life. The white buffalo is a particularly sacred symbol. Its rare appearance is seen as a divine message, a sign of hope and renewal. It represents purity and abundance. The white buffalo stands as a beacon of spiritual significance, a reminder of the sacred connection between the people and the land. The arrival of a white buffalo calf is still seen as a powerful sign. It is a moment of great celebration and reverence, marking a time of spiritual awakening. It is a sign of spiritual renewal and the return to traditional ways. The legend of the white buffalo woman continues to inspire and guide, a timeless story of faith, respect, and the enduring bond between the people and the buffalo. The legend of the white buffalo woman is more than just a story. It is a central part of Lakota spirituality and identity. The story teaches about the interconnectedness of all things. It emphasizes the importance of prayer, respect for elders, and balance with nature. The white buffalo calf woman is seen as a cultural hero. She brought important teachings to the Lakota people. The sacred pipe ceremony she gifted is still practiced today. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of community and connection to the divine. The legend of the white buffalo woman is rich with moral lessons. One of the most important is the power of prayer. The white buffalo calf woman taught the Lakota people to pray with reverence and sincerity. Prayer is a way to connect with the Great Spirit and ask for guidance. The story also emphasizes the importance of respecting women. The white buffalo calf woman is a powerful female figure. She is a reminder that women hold a sacred place in many Native American cultures. The legend of the white buffalo woman has been kept alive through generations of storytelling. This legend is not just a tale but a vital part of the cultural fabric, woven with lessons, values, and the essence of the community's identity. The story is often shared during gatherings, where the flickering flames of the campfire illuminate the faces of eager listeners, young and old alike. Elders share this story with the young, ensuring the teachings continue. These sessions are more than just storytelling. They are a form of education, a way to instill respect, wisdom, and a sense of belonging. The children listen with wide eyes, absorbing not just the words, but the emotions and the gravitas of the elder's voice. Each telling of the story is a little different. This variability is a hallmark of oral tradition, where the essence of the story remains, but the details may shift to suit the audience or the context. This dynamic nature keeps the tradition alive, relevant, and adaptable to changing times. This reflects the oral tradition of passing down knowledge. The artifacts often serve as tangible links to the past, grounding the stories in physical reality. As the elders speak, they might hold these artifacts, using them as visual aids to enhance the narrative and deepen the connection to the heritage. One story tells of a young man who doubted the power of the white buffalo calf woman. His skepticism was not uncommon, especially among the younger generation, who sometimes struggle to reconcile ancient traditions with modern life. The elder's role is crucial in bridging this gap, offering wisdom and perspective. He scoffed at the sacred pipe ceremony. This ceremony is a profound spiritual practice, symbolizing peace, prayer, and the connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. The young man's dismissive attitude was seen as a sign of disrespect, not just to the ceremony, but to the community's values. The woman warned him that disrespecting sacred traditions would bring hardship. Her words were not just a caution, but a plea to understand and honor the deep significance of their cultural practices. She spoke with the authority of someone who had seen the consequences of such disrespect. Sure enough, the young man faced many difficulties in his life. His struggles were a testament to the elder's warning, a living example of the teachings he had dismissed. Each hardship he encountered was a reminder of the importance of respecting and upholding the traditions. This served as a reminder to honor the teachings of the white buffalo calf woman. The young man's journey from skepticism to understanding is a powerful narrative, illustrating the enduring relevance of these ancient stories. They are not just relics of the past, but living words that continue to guide and shape the community. The birth of a white buffalo calf is still a significant event for many Native American tribes. It is seen as a sign of hope and a reminder to honor the teachings of the white buffalo calf woman. In 1994, a white buffalo calf named Miracle was born in Wisconsin. Her birth sparked a resurgence of interest in the legend. People from all over came to see Miracle. They saw her as a symbol of peace and unity. The legend of the white buffalo woman also carries a powerful message about environmentalism. The story emphasizes the importance of living in balance with nature. The white buffalo calf woman taught the Lakota people to respect all creatures. She showed them how to use the earth's resources without taking more than they needed. This message is especially important today. We face challenges like climate change and pollution. The legend reminds us that we must protect and care for the earth. The legend of the white buffalo woman continues to resonate with people today. Her message of hope, respect, and connection to nature transcends cultural boundaries. The story reminds us that we are all connected. It teaches us to honor our elders, protect the environment, and live in peace with one another. The legend of the white buffalo woman is a timeless treasure. It offers guidance and inspiration for generations to come. As we face the challenges of the future, her teachings can help us create a more just and sustainable world.